Hey everybody, well, went to the larynx specialist today and learned that I have a paralyzed left vocal cord. Something wrong with the nerve that controls that vocal cord. The doctor said that it's generally when that happens, that it's because of an infection and a viral infection, and that they're seeing it more and more since COVID came along, but it was happening long before that, just not as often. So, I had the option of getting an injection into my vocal cord, which would have helped close the gap from the vocal cord that doesn't move, or wait a few months. He said it generally takes at least 5 or 6 months for it to get cleared up. I wasn't keen on having an injection in my vocal cord, so I told him I'd just let's do it naturally and see what happens. And after 6 months, he said if it hasn't fixed itself after 6 months, it's not going to, then there are other options we can pursue to get my voice. He said it probably will never sound the same, but it won't sound like this anymore. And it will stop the problems I have with swallowing and some other issues I have with my throat, being able to cough and grunt and things like that correctly, clear my throat. I can't do those things normally. I've talked about that in other videos. Okay, other than that, I'm off oxygen. I don't need it anymore. My blood oxygen levels never get out of the 90s, even after pretty strenuous exercise. I'm lifting weights. I went and bought some dumbbells and some ankle weights. I think I talked about that too. And I'm working with those, and I'm doing the rehab on my shoulder, all the things I'm doing. When I do that, the other day, last weekend, Jennifer and I went out and did the flower beds. Well, Jennifer did the flower beds 100%. I dug all the dandelions out of the yard and did a few other things out there. And I was pretty tired when I was done. I had to run new wire in for the sprinkler control from the controller down to the valves, and got all that done. I was pretty tired when I was done, but my oxygen level was still in the mid-90s. So I don't need oxygen anymore. I feel really good. I really, really do. I'm still a little weak. I'm bumping up the weights a little bit, but I still feel weak. I used to work out dumbbells with 35, 40 pounds when I was working out back in, he goes, it's been a while since I actually worked out. And now I'm using 15 pounds. But it is what it is. Baby steps. And I don't care about if I ever get back to where I was when I was working out. I just want to get my muscle tone back, build up some more body weight with muscle rather than all with fat from just eating like a horse. And I still get winded really easily. Not like I did when I first started taking walks. I could walk down to the mailbox and I had to have Chrissy go with me. And that's only about 500 feet. That's about as far as I can make it. And I don't like walking. It bores me. But I can walk about a mile around the whole neighborhood. And my knees start hurting. That's why I don't like walking. And so I'm not walking anymore. But I am, like I said, I'm working with the weights. I'm doing the rehab with the shoulder, which isn't really strenuous, but it is good physical activity. And my shoulder feels so much better. I'm going to call the Glenn and Giordano, the physical therapist, tomorrow. Get back into therapy and get this finished up. I played my guitar a few days ago, and it's okay for about 5 minutes, but it starts kind of hurting. And I'm able to rotate this way, lifting weights, and this way, kind of lifting weights with this shoulder. So things are getting better, but I want to make sure I'm doing it right and I don't tear anything up. But as far as the COVID effects, I'm sleeping well. My anxiety is, I'm not going to say it's non-existent, but it's not a problem anymore. I have weird dreams, but I always have. I don't have bad dreams. I don't dream about the hospital anymore. I don't dream about being sick. I just dream about the regular weird things I always dreamt about. But I'm going to bed at my normal time I used to, which 11 or 12, sometimes earlier than that. And waking up at 5 or 6 in the morning, and at the latest 7, because that's when Jennifer gets up, and her alarm always wakes me up and I can't go back to sleep. So I'm doing well. I'm out shooting videos, not traipsing around the hills, easily accessible stuff. I don't want to overdo it, but I do want to get going, get my wind back, get back out there, do the things I enjoy doing. Rode the Harley. I've got a video about that. That'll come up. I don't think it's going to come up for a couple of weeks. It's scheduled. But started the Harley up and took it for a ride around the block. Felt great. Can't wait to get Jennifer on the back. Go for a ride as soon as it warms up a little. I don't care. I'll ride when it's freezing. I don't care. Jennifer doesn't like riding when it's that cold, unless we're doing something with a group of friends like the Polar Bear Run, which we had to miss this year. All right. I don't have much else. God bless everybody. Thank you for your prayers, as always, for your support. You just don't know how much it means to me. It's so awesome. I go on there and I see the comments on my YouTube, comments on my Facebook, and it's so heartening. It's awesome. It's just so awesome. And so cool to know that the world is still filled with good people. There are buttholes out there, but they don't seem to be around me. And I like that. And I want to tell you all, I appreciate it very, very much. So everybody take care. If you have any ideas, give me a holler. No, in the comments below. Shoot me an email, motorpod59@gmail.com. Like, share, subscribe. Click on the bell if you want to be notified of future content. We'll see y'all later.